So do you also use IndiaMART to get more leads and inquiries for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Google Sheets for digital flex printing service. So over here I'm running a business of digital flex printing, and we also use IndiaMART to get more leads and inquiries for our business. So now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new lead through IndiaMART, automatically that same lead details should be added into my Google Sheets, that too without any manual efforts. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between IndiaMART and Google Sheets. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also want to create this automation for your business and convert your leads into your clients? Then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'll demonstrate you how to automatically add IndiaMART leads and inquiries into Google Sheets for a digital flex printing service business. So with this integration, every new lead from IndiaMART will be captured in a structured Google Sheet database, making it easier to track inquiries, follow up on leads, and manage your business effectively. This automation eliminates manual data entry and ensures all potential clients are recorded in real time. So follow along as I set up this workflow. So to get started, I have simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy, and as soon as we are going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here, I am an existing user, so I'm just going to click on this sign in, and as soon as we are going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm just going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connects account, and now it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we simply have to click on this button which says create workflow, and now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Google Sheets for digital flex printing services. And then we have to simply click on this create, and as soon as we are going to click on this create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. So trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow will run. Alright, trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by our trigger, and that's the particular reason that we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger in a particular workflow. Alright, so to get started, we simply have to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm just going to select it as IndiaMART. So I'm just going to search for IndiaMART, and as you can see the same, so you are simply going to select it. And now for the trigger event, we have to select it as new leads. And after selecting the trigger event, it is giving me a webhook URL. So we are going to use this same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our IndiaMART account and our Pabbly Connects workflow. So what we have to do is we simply have to copy this webhook URL, and then we have to follow this help text, and it is saying log into your IndiaMART account, navigate to the lead manager section in the left tab, go to import export leads from the three dots, and then click on I am leads push API. Alright, we are going to follow the same. I'm just going to open my IndiaMART account, and now from the left side of the bar we have to go towards this lead manager, and after coming over here towards the lead manager, we have to go towards these three dots which says menu, import export leads, and then push API. And now it is asking me to select the source and the CRM platform name. So you can see that in the help text it has clearly mentioned that choose other in the select source option and enter Pabbly Connect in the CRM platform name. Alright, so we're going to follow the same. I'm just going to select the source as other right over here. And now for the CRM platform name, I'm just going to keep it as Pabbly Connect. And now it is asking me for the webbook listener URL. So we are simply going to paste the URL which we copied from our workflow. And after doing all of this, we have to click on this save details. And now it is asking me for the reason. Why do I wish to shift my IndiaMART leads to any another application? So over here, I'm just going to select my reason as this and click on this green button which says click to generate OTP. Alright, so you can select any of your reason of your choice. Now you have to click on this click to generate OTP button, and now it is saying that it has successfully sent me a OTP. So I'm just going to enter my OTP right over here, and after entering this OTP, we simply have to click on this submit. And yes, you can see integration live. So with this, we have successfully connected our IndiaMART account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. But now it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. Alright, so what we have to do is I'm just going to open my CRM push API integration once again, and over here you can see the blue button of test your webhook listener URL. So we simply have to click on this blue button, and then we have to click on this green button which says test. And yes, you can see that now it has given me a curl request header. So this means that with this, we have successfully did the test submission, and IndiaMART has sent the details of our test submission to our workflow. And yes, over here you can see that Pabbly has captured the response. You can see the sender's mobile number, you can see the sender's name, the phone number, the PIN code, the status, the unique query ID, and the subject. But you must notice that this subject doesn't align with our services or our business, right? So what happens is that I'm using a test IndiaMART account, and I'm going to receive the default response every time I do the test submission. So that's why the subject and the another details does not align with our business. But if you're using a live IndiaMART account, you're definitely going to receive the response related to your business or your services only. Alright, so I'm just going to show you the rest of the response too right from here. You can see the query message which we have received. You can see the sender's address, the product name, and the another details. Alright, so once again, I'm just going to let you know that I've received the test response, and this is the default response because I'm using a test IndiaMART account. That's why the response doesn't align with our service. Alright, you're going to receive the live response of your leads. Yes, with this, we have successfully completed our trigger step, and now what will happen is that as soon as a new lead is received through my IndiaMART account, automatically this workflow is going to get triggered, and Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same. Alright, we're going to move on forward towards our action step. Now what I want is, I want to add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Google Sheets. So for my action application, I'm just going to select it as Google Sheets. So I'm just going to search for Google Sheets over here, and as you can see the same, so we are simply going to select it. And now it is asking me for the action event. So for my action event, I'm just going to select it as add new row and click on this connect. And now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Google Sheets account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to simply follow me, click on add a new connection. And now we have to click on this blue button which says sign in with Google. Alright. And as soon as we're going to click on this blue button which says sign in with Google, you can see that now it is asking me to select my Gmail account. So I'm just going to select my Gmail account right from here, and after selecting my Gmail account right from here, it is asking me for some permissions. So as you can see that Pabbly is asking me for all of these permissions. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to click on this allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because my data is secure with Pabbly. You can also click on allow Pabbly is safe, and as soon as we're going to click on this allow, yes, you can see authorization successful. With this, we have successfully connected our Google Sheets account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And now it is asking me to select the spreadsheet in which I want to add these lead details. So as you can see, the name of my spreadsheet is new leads and inquiries. And over here, you can see the sheet name is sheet 1. So I'm just going to select the same spreadsheet which is new leads and inquiries. And now we are going to select the sheet as sheet 1. So over here, you can see that I have only a single sheet. So it is automatically going to select the sheet as sheet 1. So you have to keep in mind, so you have to select the same spreadsheet for which you want to create this automation. And after selecting the spreadsheet and the sheet, it is asking me for the name, phone, address and the query message. So you can see that these are the same details which we have in the columns of our Google Sheets. So I'm just going to enter these details one by one so that I can add that same details right over here in my Google Sheets too. But we are not going to enter the details manually or by copy pasting it like this, but instead we're going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected IndiaMART as our trigger application. So we are simply going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we're going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. Alright, so I'm just going to map right over here the name, which is the sender's name, which is Prabhat. We're going to move on forward. I'm just going to map the phone number too, which is the sender's phone number. Over here, I'm just going to map the address too. So I'm just going to look for address and map it. And now it's just going to map the query message. You can see the query message, so we're going to map it. And after mapping all of these details, we simply have to click on this save and send test request. And as soon as we're going to click on the save and send test request, yes, you can see that we have received a positive response that we have successfully added the lead details into our Google Sheets. So I'm just going to open my Google Sheets and check for the details added. And yes, you can see the details have been added right over here in my Google Sheets. You can see the same name, same phone, same address and the same query message which we received in the response, right? So yes, you can see that with this we have successfully added the details into our Google Sheets, and with this we have successfully completed our workflow too. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new lead is received through my IndiaMART account, automatically the details of the same lead would be added into my Google Sheets right over here without any manual efforts. We don't have to come back and again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. This workflow is going to run in backend and we can just sit back and relax. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.